So this video is pretty much going to be about fanboy and fangirlism. I despise this shit. Seriously. We're part of one of the biggest, if not the biggest, entertainment media in the entire world. And you want to bitch about it. You want to piss, moan, and complain about it. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Why? Why do you have to go and be like, Xbox is better, PlayStation's better, PC is better, Nintendo's better? Why? What are you getting out of it? Your ego stroked? Thinking that you're the big dick swinger in the yard? The cock of the walk? What are you trying to prove? Absolutely nothing except for you're a complete and utter total Nimrod beyond all comprehension. First of all, yeah, I mentioned before in some of my other videos that I preferred PlayStation because it was one of the main systems that really got me into gaming throughout my life. Granted, I've had a Super Nintendo and a Genesis and a regular Nintendo, a Nintendo 64 back in the day, but that has been like the main brand that really brought me to the forefront when it comes to gaming throughout all of the PlayStation's consoles, from the first one all the way up to the fourth one. Even the PSP. Granted, I don't have a Vita. Someday I hope to. But the thing is, though, is I don't go around trying to act like PlayStation's better, because the fact of the matter is, Sony has fucked up a lot in the past with things. Companies are always going to fuck up, and there's going to be people going to be out there who are going to defend them. Defend them for what? For them putting your personal information out there? Oh, it's just a mistake. You fucking idiot! They put your personal information out there. Get it through your skull. Just like, for example, the PC Master Race apparently has a few chinks in its armor due to the fact of what recently happened with Steam. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, it was an inside thing. It wasn't anybody accessing accounts. There wasn't anybody hacking it. You know what? Shut the fuck up. The fact of the matter is, your shit got put out there. Yours did, as well as mine did, and anybody else did, because of the fact that Steam fucked up. Don't know what in the hell happened, really, but the thing is they fucked up, and you have to be responsible for accepting that. Eat some humble pie and realize that you're not the almighty master race as you claim, because guess what? Being online, you are completely vulnerable. No matter how much protection you can have, you will be vulnerable out there on Steam, on PSN, on Xbox Live, whatever the case may be. Anything can happen. So, PC Master Race, guess what? You can't go and try to throw your dick around and try to get on, oh, Xbox Live is down, PlayStation Network is down, let's go and be little keyboard warriors and go and whine and piss and moan and complain about the fact that, oh, we're the almighty master race. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. And oh, I'm not done yet with you little console fanboys either. Oh, Xbox is better, PlayStation is better. You know what? What the fuck does it matter what's better? The fact of the matter is, we're all gamers. We're all together. We should be celebrating this medium together. But we're arguing with one another. We're beating each other up over it online, hurting people's feelings and pissing other people off. And freaking, for God's sakes, you have like death threats on Twitter and on YouTube, for crying out loud. Don't you have a life? Don't you want to just make something of yourself and go out and try to actually be a decent human being? You have to sit behind a keyboard and piss and moan and complain all the time. But, oh, my product's better than yours is. Guess what, dumbass? These companies just want your money. That's all there is to it. They're going to do every little thing that they can to get your money, because they're a company and they need to make money in order to survive. So they're going to give you deals, they're going to give you discounts, they're going to give you this and that. They're going to try to give you the best of what they can to be able to make money. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, let's go ahead and try and make ourselves the biggest, most powerful brand out there. We have all the fans, we have all of this, we have all the great games, we have all the discounts and all of this and that. The fact of the matter is, this happens a lot online, and it's bullshit. It seriously is. I'll go and I'll be on YouTube or something, and I'll see some comments about that. About, oh, this is better. Oh, that's better. This is better. That's better. What does it matter? What does it freaking matter? Tell me, what does it matter of who's better and who's not? Can't you just be accepting of the fact that you're going to be getting great games? Can't you just be accepting of that, regardless of whether they're on your console or not, or PC or not? The fact is that regardless of what you think, Most big AAA games nowadays are across all platforms. Usually, except for the Wii U, but that's a whole different story altogether. Nintendo does their own thing, but when it comes to real main multi-platform stuff, it's going to be PC or it's going to be console. Usually, it's going to run across the entire gamut of Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Pretty much the case is going to be. Yeah, each one has their own exclusives, but the overall massive amount of like 90% of the games probably that come out are probably going to be multi-platform all across everywhere. Oh, you have a few more better graphics. Oh, you got some extra lighting. You got some better water effects, sharper textures. Oh, look, it looks crisper. It's shinier. It's brighter. So what? That no that that doesn't in any way, shape, or form try is supposed to be able to change somebody else's choice of what they choose to play and what they choose to do with Xbox, with PlayStation, with PC. I used to have an Xbox 360. I sold it because of the fact that I was putting it actually towards a PS4. I wasn't using it as much as I was my PS3. And the fact that that is because Xbox honestly doesn't really have a lot of exclusives that I'm really interested in. But as far as multi-platform goes, well, that goes across Xbox 360 and PS3. That's just my personal opinion. While somebody else could be out there and love Xbox, they could love the few exclusives that they do have, and they're trying to get more out, I'm sure. And obviously, it boils down to what type of friends that you have as well. If you have a lot of friends on Xbox Live, well, then you'll be on Xbox. If you got a lot on PSN, well, then you'll be on PlayStation 4. If you got a lot on PC, you'll be on Steam. Why argue? Here's the thing. If I had a PC gamer, which I also play on PC too, if I had, say if I was playing on PlayStation 4, and I had a PC gamer come up to me, and all of a sudden, we started talking about games or whatever, and we found out, oh, well, I prefer PC more. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I prefer PlayStation more. Oh, really? Yeah, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about our favorite games. Let's talk about uh, um, the good side, all the good stuff, all the good games. What type of special features are on the PS4? What type of special features are on the PC? Or even with the Xbox One, for example, a lot of people have said mainly the Xbox One is pretty much it's a gaming console, but it's more of a media type of center, which is cool. If you're really into that and you want to watch TV or something while you're gaming or whatever the case may be, then that's you. That's cool. Or like for PS4, for example, people have said it's not really media centered. I think nowadays it's kind of sort of getting to that, but it's pretty much gamer centric. And that's cool if you're really wanting to game a lot more so than kind of using media or watching TV or which you can't do that on PS4 as of right now unless you're like dealing with Netflix or something along that nature, then so be it. And like with PC, I mean PC has access to all of these things. They have access to emulators and older games and of course newer games. And yeah, depending on your rig, you can pretty much choose how your graphical settings are and all of that. But why can't you people, you fanboys and you fangirls, why can't you just be happy? Why can't you just be happy with what you have, with what's coming out, with what is already out and what is coming out? Why can't we just be excited? Why? It's supposed to be a medium of something that we love and we enjoy and something that we grew up with, and this has blown all up out of proportion compared to what it used to be back in the day, back in the 80s and the 90s. In the 2000s now, it's massive. It makes billions of dollars. And guess what? That's all thanks to us, for us making it what it is, and the developers actually putting the stuff out there for us to be able to play and take. This stuff was never meant to put out there to start fights with one another and flame wars online. Seriously, people. We just need to we need to be as equal as possible and accept the fact that some people choose PC, some people choose consoles. I know some people who play their Wii U more than they probably do their Xbox One or their PS4. You know what? That's fine. They're gaming. Nintendo makes a lot of great titles. Granted, it's all exclusive, and they don't come out with enough, but you cannot deny that when Nintendo comes out with a title, it's quality. It really is. When it specifically boils down to Nintendo, their first-party titles are quality because they Q and A that stuff like crazy. So, I mean, I can't really say the same for dealing with PlayStation and Xbox due to the fact that they've had a lot of patches and stuff sometimes depending on the game and the developers. But then again, that's another thing that's good dealing with PlayStation and Microsoft and even PC. The fact that they really have all of these third-party developers to be able to bring games to their systems. Yeah, you'll probably have some patches here and there. Even Nintendo has had patches with their Wii U games. I've seen it before. There's no denying that. Nintendo has patches just as well as other games would on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC. But the main fact of the matter is, people, we need to come together as a community because that's what we are. We're a community of gamers. We should be happy for what's coming out. We should embrace what we already have and look towards the future of how the future, the bright future of gaming is going to be. So put aside all these pitchforks and these torches, trying to make yourself and your platform look like it's the god of all things in terms of dealing with gaming. Just stop it. It's not going to solve anything. It's going to be a constant loop of bullshit, constantly over and over and over and over and over. I have friends who play Xbox. I have friends who play PlayStation. I have friends who play PC. I have friends who play Nintendo. We're all friends. We all talk about our great experiences that we have with these systems. We all share. We don't try to go after and beat each other over the head with, oh, my platform is better. Stop. Seriously. Because this is all another more reason why non-gamers look at the gaming community as being the way that we are, and especially out in the media. Like, oh, God, they're Satan's spawn, you know. Video games cause violence, and oh, they're destroying our children. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of more fucked up shit out there that's destroying your children besides video games. Maybe if you actually been a better parent and actually look after your kids and what they do, then maybe you wouldn't be running into this problem now, would you? But that's a whole nother different discussion altogether, because I have a lot that I can actually say about that crap. Anyways, it's nothing but a bunch of media BS is all that it is. They try to put it out there to try to get viewers. That's all that it is. But anyways, let's all come together. Let's all be one community when it comes to gaming. Is that so much to ask for? Later, taters.